I'm going to run and grab a stick. I'll be right back.
All right, well, don't get distracted.
I won't get distracted. Anyway, got my wood. Time to get back in the workshop. All right, guys, we got our piece of wood, and it's going to be the same idea as last year, about this time when I went and did these guys. Carved in the stick. Full tutorial on the video, by the way, but we're just going to grab a stick, and we're going to wing it. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make a character this time instead of just a face, and let's see what comes up. Kind of looking forward to it. Haven't done a lot of prep work, and you know, I'm taking a break from the 1x1, and this is the perfect break. So before we begin though, we got to give thanks. We got to give thanks to our sponsor, Wood Carving Illustrated. Over 25 years, they've been helping wood carvers become better wood carvers. What more can I say? They wouldn't be in business if there wasn't any good. That's about it for this one. You've heard me go on and on about them in the past, and they've given me a promo code LINKER, all caps, LINKER. And if you're so inclined to check out the link in the description, they've given me a little, some little extra goodies with your subscription. So some downloads and plans and whatnot. So check them out. Well worth your time. I wouldn't endorse them if not. And just before we begin, I had him out here because I started doing this video last night and it would have been a 4-hour video. But I have to show him to somebody. So there you go. He's seen. All right, buddy. Let's carve a piece of aspen. Trembling aspen. Yeah, that's it. I cut a little bit shorter because I'm working on a tabletop in front of the camera. So, but if you want to do a walking stick, just do it between your legs and it works out just fine. So I'm thinking, you can see these guys here. This is the same wood. All dried up, not a crack to be seen, and turned out really nice. That's the linseed oil that's yellowed, and unpainted. I kind of like it. They're a little bit shiny because I just dusted them off with my feed and wax brush, but no, let's just get cracking here. So my plan is to do something fun, like I said, and maybe just do like maybe roughly a 4-inch character. All right, so just gonna wing the whole thing and see what we come up with, but I think we're in for a treat today. So 4 inches. I'm just going to run my knife around here, and then we'll take all the bark off it. All right. Hopefully I stay straight. something like that. Trembling aspen is like a weed. It grows plentiful, kind of like a willow really. Very plentiful, and not really worth any value in the lumber or the timber. So, but a lot of these just get cut down in fields because of the lack of value. So I have no guilt in harvesting some. Nice white wood. Okay. All right. I'll just take the rest of it off. You never know the knot. I just took a knot off there, and it was nothing underneath. Sometimes you get a big dark spot, and the pith is always different too, depending on the stick. This is a very, very mild pith here. Sometimes you get a real bigger dark one, but yeah, I'm going to do some bigger carvings and cut the log and carve on one side or the other. That should be fun too. But anyway, about 4 inches here. Yeah, about 4 inches. So let's just put some marks on here. Halfway, 2 inches. I should try to find a center line here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get my indelible pencil. This is an indelible pencil. I got this at Lee Valley, and well, that didn't do too good. Supposedly, yeah, you can see how that goes. You can draw on green wood, at least better than a regular pencil. Maybe it's not perfect, but just kind of roughly sectioning this out, like I said, just to kind of give me an idea. But I think we're just going to dig in. So halfway there, I think I'm just going to go in here and start carving. This here will be the bottom of a beard. I think so. All right. We're gonna rough it all, get all our little cuts in. Just kind of block out the idea first. So if that's the bottom of the beard, we'll bring the head up about here. Back the head. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Put some feet. We'll give the feet about a ½ inch here. I'm using a big Helvey. This is a 2 1/4 inch. Just to block out. When I get to the fancy stuff, I'll switch over to a skinnier knife like the Deep Holler there. But all right. Just trying to figure out what we're doing here. It's gonna be a tall, slender man. You know, I say slender man. I don't know what that means. I think there's a action figure or some kind of a superhero, but that's not what I'm talking about. So I think I'm going to skinny up the head a little bit. All right, so that we can give him some shoulders. A little bit of variance in the grain there. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem. Okay, I got a little bit of a shoulder. Got my invisible carving glove on. You should too. cut yourself. This greener wood gets a little bit slippery, a little bit snotty. We should be okay. All right. Turn on the back of the head a bit. Just trying to block it all in. See, this is fun. You've seen me do so many of the same type of tutorials where I know exactly what I'm doing because I've done a whole bunch, but this is like the trial and error stage. Let's see what comes out. All right. Okay. Get this feet in a little bit. Then, if that's the feet, we're going to need a butt. A butt about here. Right. And again, it don't matter. You can have you can put 6-inch legs on a 4-inch man if it's a character. You can just have fun with it. It don't matter. Alright, that's about right. Take some, flatten up the legs. Well, if anything goes, maybe I'll grab a V-tool and use that a little bit. I'll throw in a V-tool and some gouges here and there. Why not? Okay. If that's the case, grab a little V-tool here. We'll split these legs. Don't worry about what size a V-tool is. That's a big one. I could use a smaller one. That worked. And we'll just kind of come up here. Split the back a little bit. Like so. My very first video that I ever made was the Sycamore Sam. Kind of the same idea. Just made a little character out of a piece of sycamore stick that I had found. Alright. There, that's a good shape. Oh dear. So let's go back up here. Cut it off with that pencil on my fingers. Put that center line back on there somewhat. But I want to know roughly where I'm going to have that nose. If I center line here, where's my nose going to be? A little bit wonky here too. So even though the lines aren't perfect, a lot of guesstimating here, but even though they're not perfect, I can always trust to give me an idea how square I am. Say the nose, bottom of the nose is right here. Then the eyes would be up here. So let's just aim from the nose and bring that head back a bit. Something like that. Now, what I want to do is get some ear boxes in there. Like I said, that's the bottom of the nose. Say the eyes are here. I'm going to take that around both sides. We'll give him a decent ear here. We'll just kind of box them in. Give them some real estate over here. All right. Okay. Now, cut into the nose. Go a little bit. A lot of times I cut the nose in straight and then I work up to it, but in this case I want to keep a bit of a beard, so I want it to stay out. So we're just cutting that nose, but not cutting up to it so much. All right. Of course, we're going to take a little bit off. But okay. I'm going to straighten up that head a bit. Get my center line back on. Okay. Let's round this head. Almost like cutting a hard potato. Beautiful. It's not just this kind of wood either. You can do like birch and fruit trees and lots of nice woods that you can just get. I think thorn is nice too. The hawthorn tree. Some nice wood too. And like I said, it's junk wood, so it's not like you're hurting anything. They're weeds. Okay. All right. I'm going to grab my little 5mm number 9. And I'm just going to go across that line. All right. Just kind of putting a little eye channel there. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing on each side of the nose, but I'm going to go a little bit, and keep that nose a little bit bigger. Because remember, you can always make the nose smaller, but you can't make it bigger. All right. Oops. People have been asking me about throwing in some different tools, so here you go. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Now we'll do that eye socket a few times. Right. Soften that up just a little bit. Okay, bring our nose back. See, we've got a good profile on there. Okay. Take the corners off the nose. Come on. Alright. Now we're going to flare up the edges. Alright, that's a start for a face. Alright. Now, besides these ears here, I'm going to come up just like so. Alright. Then I'm going to take a small corner off of here. I'm going to take a longer corner off of here. And small, small. Okay? So, small corner, small corner, small corner, longer corner. Okay. Alright. That's a good ear shape. Okay, I'm going to angle it in, so towards this way. Okay. Let's go on this side. Long corner. Small corner. Small corner. Small corner. Angle it back to the head. There we've got an ear. Pencil lines off. And we'll go around and clean up around the ear. But yeah, there's the ear on both sides. Pretty much even with the eyes and the nose, alright? And on the back side of half. So half ears on the back side. Alright? Yeah, just cleaning that up. Alright. There we can almost see our ears, but what we're going to do here now is from the temple area here, I'm going to come in a little bit. Just going to, see what I did there? See that side? Same on this side, just going to come thin up that temple area, like that. See that? Alright. I'm supposed to be moving all around this carving, and I'm getting stuck in the head. Because I do that, I'm going to thin up the top of that nose. Dig into that bridge a little bit there, thinning it up. Do another swipe there. And another swipe this way. Alright. Okay. Take the point off. I'm not going to get super detailed about this fella here. But I think we should leave this alone for a minute and get some arms. Okay, anyway, we got the rough head is sorted there. All right. Okay. Arms. Well, if that's the butt, now I look at it, it looks a little bit high, but we're gonna have to come around like that with the pants or a shirt. Right. That's the center line there, so we'll just kind of come back here and decide. Put put the hands in the pockets. Like so. Alright. Same thing, we're going to look at them both at the same time. You can make an arm skinnier. Same thing, you can't make it fatter. So they're gonna be a little bit lanky arms, but we'll move that up a little bit. Go back. Like I said, we're figuring it out as we go. I just don't want too skinny, right? Alright, so before I do any big knife cuts, I'm just going to take my gouge. Now that I can use my gouge, let's just see if we're happy with our arms before we make a bunch of cut lines. All right. That'll work. Okay, I guess I gotta commit, so let's commit. Stick my knife in there. Right in the inner. Okay, good. And hopefully just pop it out like that. There we go. They look pretty much even. Okay. Come across the back here. We'll cut up into that. So. Okay, look at that. Make sure everything doesn't have to be symmetrical, but it's not a bad idea to be close. Okay. All right. You see how I got that arm coming right up to the top there? Well, that's not normal, is it? So we come across like that. Come across. That shortens that arm a bit. All right. Get his neck in. Kind of like that. The head's a little bit forward, right? Over the shoulders. That's good. All right. Let's put our pockets in right away. Come across an angle like that. I'm going to come down and meet it. exterior wood off. Same thing, angle. So, clean that up. Okay. Each side of the pocket, we're going to give a little chip cut. There. Okay, so I'm going to thin the, from the under the hands there, I'm going to thin those sides down. Get those, start getting those feet. Okay. So that's pretty wide there too. So we're gonna shorten that up. It's a big cuts in there. Yeah. Big back of the knee wrinkles. Come on. There. Just thin it up a little bit. Okay. A little Mr. Bum Bum here. It's a pretty hard edge on that butt. So round that too. Alright. Did I forget to talk again? I forgot to talk. I just get all engrossed in it. Okay, I'm going to cut the back of the arms here. Just going to put a little cut in there. Just, oh, you can see this. Just going to try and make a little shadow in there. See that one compared to that one? That's all it takes. Just put a little cut in. A little sliver out of there. Shadows are your friend. See? No, they just really highlighted those arms. All right. Okay. My indelible pencil is very nice to work with, but I'm rubbing it all over, so it's going to need a wash. Unless I end up cutting it all off. Okay, well, we haven't split our feet yet before we go back up to our face. So, these down then. All right. So, how far up we're going to go? Probably about yay far. All right. Just going to split like that. He's got short pants. He's a short pant guy. Because whatever he's going to wear, it's going to come down like so. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and we'll split the feet. Pop a chip out of there. All right. Come right up. Another V cut on top. And cut down. Pop that out of there. Okay. Then with a sticker knife. Come down one side. I'll come down the other side. And hopefully pop that out of there. Like so. And we'll do these little V cuts here. A little bit more. There. There. I can live with that. Sure I can. All right. Here's my brush. Oh, that brush is dirty. Oh my goodness, look at that. Why? What did I do? Oh, I cleaned off. You know what I did? I took that brush and cleaned off all the dirt and dust that were on these guys. So, anyway, whatever. Let's finish this guy's little outfit here. What are we gonna do? We're gonna give him some kind of a vest. We can do that. We'll give him a little vest. Sure. Go up there. Shoulders. You know you're having fun when you stop talking, eh? Getting all focused. Getting all focused. All right. There. That's the best. I'm scared to use my brush. Okay, in the back, just gonna come up from the butt, put his little vest on the back side. Okay. Let's get back up with the head here. Well, we've got him outfitted pretty good. We can, just want to see a little bit more on the toes there. Okay. Okay. What do we want to do now? Let's draw on. Okay, let's do that. Let's give him some, let's make him bald. Let's give him a, what do you call that? What do you call that? You know what I mean. That bald top with some sideburns. All right. Yeah, something like that. Bring down the beard. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not telling you what I'm doing very good. Okay, we're gonna give him a bald top. I'm gonna take a little tiny V tool. I'm just gonna run that around. All right. This is the back of the hair. All right. Come up into the ear. All right. We got the sideburn here, so we'll come up all the way around. Follow that line around. Like that. I'll use my knife here. Bring that beard right down to the shoulders. Come up under the ear. Take a piece out of there. I'll get right down to the neck. Separate the hair from the skin. Come down the beard. What did I just do? Come down. Yep. Come up under the ear. And take that right out of there. Sometimes you get going and you forget what you're doing. There we go. Okay. So we got some hair in the back there, separated. The ear. We got our sideburns coming down, so we can take the skin. I'll leave a little bit, just roll my knife like that. Take away that skin so the hair is outside of the skin. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a little bit, we got a lot of head on top here. Let's take some of that for top of the head off. Not the cone heads. That's better. A little more respectable size of head. Not a freak. See that? That is all the pith that's in there. Just a little dot. So, okay. I'm going to make a cut right in front of the ear, like that, on both of these, right in front of the ear. I'm just going to take my little 5mm number 9. I'm just going to come into that cut. Right? Just kind of hollow out that ear. Otherwise, I just really do a V cut with my knife, but since we're using some different tools, we'll use them for what they are. Right? Hello, train. There's an ear. Same on this side. There we go. There's no real need to do much more than that. All right. All right. We got 2 ears. Now, for the beard, I got, you know what, it's time. Let's switch to this little deep hollow knife. That's a, I don't know, 1 1/4 inch, 1.5 inch deep hollow knife. And we gotta join up that sideburn. Actually, what we've got to do first is get that nose. So on each side of the nose, I gotta put a little cut straight in. A little cut straight in. Hopefully they match. All right. Gonna come across. Across. Pop a little chip out of there. There we go. All right. Where was that? Where was it? Shh. There we go. There. Now we've set apart our nose even more. Now we can bring that down a little bit before we come back up to the sideburns. All right. Now we'll come across. Look at that. Look at that. A nice big cheek. All right. I like this guy. Now, I'm just going to look at the whole thing. and just try and figure out, just straighten everything out a little bit, right? Just kind of undercutting that cheek a little bit, taking the edge off the sideburns. So, come on. There you go. There you go. All right. Take my 5mm again. Going to go up between the eyeballs. Give a little cut. A little cut like that. Nice, I go down. It doesn't like it up. Okay. Cut that off. Now I'm just going to do a little swooping cut. You know this one. Right where I want the eyebrows. Just swooping. That gives us our eyebrows. Yeah. Okay. A little V cut this way and this way. Like that. There we go. We're getting there. Okay, now I'm just going to do one more time with the 5mm. I want to go almost straight in. Just get as much depth on the inside corner as I can. On these little guys, I'm not going to worry about too much, but you see me on the bigger carvings really dig in and get that inside of the eyeball a lot deeper, but that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. All right. Okay. So let's worry about the eyeballs. I don't want to draw too many lines on here. I'll use my pencil pen. All I want to do is going to put a straight line. All right. All right. Just going to draw some eyeballs in here. Okay. I'm just going to take my knife, stab it in one way, stab it in the other way. All right. Take out the little chip. If I've done it right, there we go. A little hollow in there. I'll do this side. Stab. Stab. Chip. Okay. On the outside of the eyes, the same thing. Stab. Stab. Okay. And over here again. Then we're basically just going to join those chip cuts. And we'll have our eyeball. All right. Just going to run my knife over to join. And it's going to pair up with this a little bit. Cut up in there. Okay. Same at the bottom. Cut down. All right. I got pencil lines all over. Come across, cut up, and cut down. All right, the eyes are in there, but lots of pencil lines. Yeah. So I'm going to try and get some of that out of there. Kind of a nuisance. I normally wouldn't even bother with the lines. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. I'm gonna grab a different brush. One sec. Okay, a little bit better brush. All right. So we got some eyes there. If we wanted to, we could take our little V tool and go up and around, but it's not really necessary as he does it. Just to give a little bit of a eyelid. All right. Okay. Let me do the same thing on the bottom. Come around. Just need to put a little stop cut beside the nose. Not that much. Come around the bottom. Okay, there's our eyes. All right. We have to decide before this is done if we're gonna chip them out like that. But for now, let's move on to the beard. He's got a little bit of a Santa Claus vibe, doesn't he? Let's let's make him happy. Well. People say you can't control everyone's feelings, but you know, when you're carving, you kind of can. I can make him anything I want. I'm going to soften the top of that cheek. And I'm going to break the bottom of that eyelid off a little bit. So I have to thin it up. Then I have to thin this one up to match. Alright. He's looking pretty good, but I think he really wants to, look at these guys and say, what is going on over here? So I'm going to stick my knife in here. And we're going to take that bigger chip. Because I'm not going to paint these guys. So let's see if we can get that out of there. Make him... There, see that? His one eye's looking the other way now. Alright. It'd be weird if only one was, so let's do this other side. There we go. Haha. Yeah, he's definitely looking over there. And if you want to, you see, we have the chips in there, but if we wanted to give it even a little bit more shadow without knocking everything over, if we wanted to give it even a little bit more shadow, you can just take a little nail or your ice pick and just kind of push it in there, work it around, give it more of a void. All right. Now he's definitely can look that way more. All right. Okay. Well, I think we're getting there pretty good. What I want to do now is just look it all over, and before we get too carried away, I'm going to I gotta give him a wash. Give him a bit of a wash so that we can see him nice and clean. Okay. Take off all our sharp angles. All right. Okay. Now we'll start adding some wrinkles. The more little wrinkles and tweaks we can do, the better. A little scoop here, a scoop there. Nothing is too perfect. We want it all wrinkled up a bit. Take that bump down a little bit. Again. Right. Let's go around and get shadows and wrinkles. Oh, we got some pants to do. For the pants, I'm just going to stick my knife in here. Maybe just a healthy eighth in front of the shoe. Come down to it. Same thing over here. Come down. Come into it. And just off to the side. Some pants. Another wrinkle up here. Okay, same thing over here. It's going to come down. Cut into it. Across the top. Come into it. Down the inside. And come into it. Okay. And I got some pants. Need some more wrinkles. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, I have a problem here. I just realized that the buttons, although the buttons are on the right side, this is too high, so it's not going to overlap. So we got to bring this all down. Let's redo it. All right. And again, that's the fun of just no agenda. Do whatever you want. So I think what I'm going to do, why don't we just, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to open up that vest. Just going to let it hang. All right. We can do that. That might be kind of fun, actually. Then if that's hanging there, we're gonna need a t-shirt under there. So we gotta open that up a little bit. Right. And have a t-shirt. Pencil. There we go. There we go, t-shirt. There. I like it. I like it, a little bit of an angle I got going there too. Like I said, we don't want everything uniform all the time, so. Fun. Alright. He's a quirky fellow. Alright. I'm going to get this guy finished up here. Let's dig that in just a little bit deeper. Alright. I'm going to stick my little number 5 gouge again. And let's just start putting some gouges in the beard. Just little gouges. We're not going too crazy. Alright, now we're going to go to the hair. And we're going to kind of come off the skin of the head, right? Just to take off that edge. If we go from here, from the skin, we just kind of lose that edge, although the wood doesn't want to do that, but I'm kind of bringing that line down. All right. And like I said, we're not doing every little hair. We're just doing some big gouges, and just to show where the hair is, right? Okay. I want a little more shadow in there. There, what a difference that makes. Alright. Take a very small little, what do I got? Just a tiny little number 11. Gonna give some eyebrows. Not too much. I don't want to get carried away. There. Look at our little guy here. Look at him. I'm going to look him over, get out anything that's any little fuzzies or whatever, but I'm going to give him a wash, and yeah, we can call it done. I think I'm going to put a nice edge though around that wood. So this is very green in color, but that's how it dries. See that? Nice clean edge. All right, let me go wash him up, and be right back. Here is our little Aspen man. What a fun little project. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, because I'd be happy just to wing it on future videos, because it's just fun to see what you can come up with. So on a whim with a free piece of wood. So little variants from our 1x1, and I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know what it is about it, but he is a very folk arty, old school kind of carving, right? Maybe that's what it is. But anyway, don't forget to check out Wood Carving Illustrated with the link in the description if you haven't. And until the next time, carve some wood, grab a stick, have fun with it, and I'll see you when I see you. Later, guys.